You sent it to me. You were like, we're gonna have to talk about
last
this
night.
So when I seen that, I didn't know he dropped it till you sent it. So I went in the whip and listened to it, and I was off the initial listen. I was like, damn, he low-key went crazy. Excuse me, guys. He low-key went crazy. Fuck.
Yeah.
What?
What the fuck?
That has to be a clip. Ain't no way that's not a clip.
Hold up, don't even. What the fuck just happened?
This nigga was like, yeah. And then he just stopped talking.
He said so, yeah.
And then he just stopped.
He was not ready for that. Welcome back to another episode of Before the Rapture podcast. I am your host, Anthony, aka Isaiah Anthony. To my left, we have our co-host.
Why do you sound like that?
I don't know. I'm just trying to feel. I'm just trying to be cool.
Okay.
I just got a strap piece.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to the homie Justin, man. Happy birthday. Well, we got our co-host here.
Co-host, CP, and yeah, we're back at it with episode 2, season 2.
Season 2, episode 2. We got our other co-host here.
LUIZ, and just, back on the podcast.
Yes, sir. We got a lot to talk about. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna start it off with the new segment, the highs and the lows, right? Highs and the lows, the weekly check-in. Weekly motherfucking check-in, man. So I'll start it off. My low for the week, I'm gonna start with the low. Just being sick. I got sick last weekend. Look at this. I still got a cough right now. Oh my God. I was sick, bro. I was in bed for 3 days straight. It was ridiculous. I think it was a flu. It felt like a flu. And I'm still recovering. I got a cough every second. Yeah, it's been terrible. High for the week. Been busy on the barber side. I don't know if we pick it up in the shot here, but I literally got my barber set up right here, so it's been pretty busy on the barber tips.
Don't mind the strappy.
Yeah, don't mind the strappy. But yeah, it's been good money wise, Happy that we're getting busy on that side. So
I wonder why it was so busy this week.
Yeah.
We're getting haircuts and shit.
I don't get it. I don't either, because
there's nothing.
I understood last week it was Easter. I get it, but
yeah,
there's just nothing going on. But I literally had a wave of haircuts the last 3 days. So
that's good.
That's good. So
good.
That's pretty much my highs and lows for the week. And you?
My highs were, for a while, I was getting distant from the word God, So my high is getting back on that, and then my low was kind of cut.
I'm gonna get a cough drop. My bad.
Very good. You what?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then my low would be kind of like the gym. Hitting it less and less, a little bit. That'll be it.
Okay. I would say my high of the week probably, I don't even know, bro. Honestly, I don't know.
You don't know?
Or low. I have no clue.
You weren't sick, huh?
I wasn't sick. I guess my low is probably the same thing, gym. I haven't really gone. But high, I just been chilling. I don't have no high. Not that I could think of right now. Check back next week. I'll have a high next week.
No highs?
No highs. No, I just been chilling. It's been a stagnant week, honestly.
Just steady
week.
Steady.
Yeah.
Okay. No high for the week. Okay. For sure. Well, I just got a cough drop, so I'm chilling. But we're gonna kick it off right, man. Let's get right into it, man. J. Cole So J. Cole recently replied to Kendrick. So if no one's really caught up with the situation, was it like a month ago? No,
Nah, it's
3
like
weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
Kendrick dropped, I guess you could say I would say a warning shot at Drake and J. Cole on the track Like That, featuring it's Kendrick and Future, Metro Boomin. He kind of dropped a little jab at J. Cole and Drake, and that shit was fire. And just yesterday, J. Cole dropped his warning. He says it's a warning, so
His response.
his response / warning to Kendrick. And I remember you sent it to me. You were like, we're gonna have to talk about
Last
this
night.
So when I seen that, I didn't know he dropped it till you sent it. So I went in the whip and listened to it, and I was off the initial listen. I was like, damn, he low-key went crazy. Excuse me, guys. He low-key went crazy. Fuck.
Yeah.
What?
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, that has to be a clip. Ain't no way that's not a clip.
Hold up, don't even. What the fuck just happened?
This nigga was like, yeah. And then he just stopped talking.
He said so, yeah.
And then he just stopped.
He was not ready for that.
Yeah.
I think I have fucking laryngitis because every time I speak,
You got a cough?
every time.
You gotta drink water.
Yeah?
Yeah, keep
Should I
drinking.
Keep drinking
keeps
this?
it keeps your throat like smooth.
Okay. So J. Cole dropped his response. Like I said, after the first initial listen, it was fire. You know, I was like, oh shit, he low-key bodied him. But after really digesting it, like that wasn't shit. Compared to what Kendrick did off that one little feature. I feel like it was cool, but he's going after his Kendrick discography, and I mean, if we're being honest, J. Cole has no room to speak about discographies at all. Like that's number one. He has what, one good album? Two. In my opinion, two.
2, yeah.
Some people might say one, some people might say
What
three.
would be the two? 'Cause I don't really listen
Born
to J. Cole.
Sinner and then
Yeah.
Forest Hills Drive.
So which one was first?
Born
Before-
Sinner was 2013. Forest Hills was 2014.
Oh, the year right after.
Yeah.
So I feel like Kendrick has a better discography. I feel that's just my opinion, but just that's really what the main thing was about, was the discography. And I mean, I know he did talk about, you know, Kendrick only pops out to pretty much this, like cause controversy. I guess that's true. I don't know. I feel like he does only pop out to say some shit like that. Recently at least. What else did he say?
Maybe it's just one of those things where Kendrick is like chilling and then time goes by and then he hears like a bunch of bullshit. And he
It
just, like,
inspires him to get on.
to come and be like, let me just like body people.
Yeah. Because if I'm ranking them as like the three, I got. Damn, that's a whole nother combo. Let's talk about this. Let's keep it there real quick. So yeah, what do you think about the response? I thought it was fire, like I said, off the first initial listen, but now that I'm sitting here after listening to it several times,
I think the
it's like-
response. I think the response was good. I think it was it was what he was supposed to do,
okay,
and it wasn't like nothing shy of like it wasn't trash.
it wasn't trash. No,
Like he
wasn't.
definitely.
just- like
he
what you
definitely he definitely responded.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
it's like
he
how you said. It
responded
was just
for
like
sure.
a
Yeah.
warning shot. Like
that's what he
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
Yeah.
that's practically
And
what
What
you're
did
trying
you
to
think
say.
about it? We just showed you off before we started recording like 10 minutes ago.
It was good, but then again, I don't really listen to
Mm.
Kendrick or even before that. So when he mentioned like the albums and like
You didn't know. Okay.
Yeah,
I couldn't really like comprehend how he was dissing him.
Okay.
So to me, it kind of just like flew over my head.
Yeah,
But then when
Okay.
you guys were explaining it, I was like, okay, I see where he's coming from.
yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I did. I hope it keeps going. I hope Kendrick responds and like with a whole song. I hope.
So let me ask you. So what did Drake do? Because I know J. Cole, how you said
He's a
he came
fucking
back.
Jew.
He's about to walk through right now. I said, keep going. He said, so yeah.
Yeah.
Does he want me to say his thoughts and his head?
Just pick
I
up
thought you
the
were gonna
topic.
pick up where you're gonna go like, yeah.
I realized that after, but in my head I was like,
So,
I don't know
yeah.
what he wants. I can't read his mind, bro.
But so
What do you think though? Because this is someone that just listened to it. I listened to it several times. I'm sure he listened to it several times. So we got.
I'll probably have to go through it like at least 2 more times to actually like let it like sit in my head and process, and I'll be like, okay, like I can actually like compare them, even though one's a verse and one's a song. It'll be like 2 different like
Perspective.
realms of where they're coming from.
Yeah, exactly.
my head.
That's what I was saying too.
There's like a
Yeah.
verse to a song is like
Cause now,
let's wait for Kendrick to drop a song if he drops
Yeah.
one, and then
'cause
we
you gotta go
compare
diss track
song-
for diss
Yeah,
track.
we can't do.
What's
he should have
pissing
done a
me off?
verse.
What's pissing me off is Drake is being a bitch right now. That's what's pissing. He's just on Instagram doing comments and.
But also,
and
Drake
shows.
he needs time to get that because he's not lyrically like built to just go in his head real quick and then be like, boom, a quick
I don't
comeback.
think. I just don't think he can go. He has nothing to say about Kendrick besides you don't sell as much as me, which is like
That's
okay.
anybody because
Yeah.
he'll be gone for a minute.
What else would he say? I helped give you your start, probably.
that's about it.
He took
That's
him on
why-
tour.
I'm pretty sure he thought about it. He's like, I think I gotta sit this one out and just go on Instagram and make like captions.
But then, I don't feel like he really came at them like.
And
Boom, like
honestly,
that.
too, like I wouldn't even want to see a Drake Kendrick beef, or like a rap battle,
Yeah.
cause
It wouldn't be.
everybody's gonna suck Drake's dick. So anything that Drake says, like when Kendrick and Cole go at each other, it's actually back and forth, and you got an equal fan base going, oh no, but he's better, oh but he's better. When you go Drake versus someone, like Drake's gonna win every time, just cause he's more
Popularity.
popular, yeah.
Drake
Like, if
definitely lost to Pusha T though.
Pusha T destroyed Drake,
yeah.
but it's Pusha T again, like versus Drake. So obviously you're gonna be like,
You're gonna be out.
what the fuck is
outweighted.
Pusha T?
Did he ever respond to that? Not the story of Adonis. He never responded to that shit. He did Charged Up, and then he replied with that story of Adonis, and he just didn't. He literally said like, he crossed the line type.
Yeah, he didn't respond. He was just like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't.
I think that. Yeah, I think. I
Charged
remember
up.
That was Meek Mill.
Yeah, it was me. Yeah.
that.
No, but
What was the
that
first
that's
one?
that's a perfect example too. That's it was Drake versus Meek Mill when they had their beef, and obviously like, bro, there's no comparison. Well, not even that. Meek Mill can't even like, he's not lyrical like that.
You
And
see
he
that
gets
video?
fucked by Diddy.
Yeah, I was gonna say you see that
Yeah.
video when he's freestyling in the club. He's all talking about Meek Mill's in the club freestyling, and he said something like, "I'm fucking all these bitches" or something like that, and like, he's talking about fucking.
Uh-huh.
And P Diddy at first was in the shot, but he was just like vibing out, and then as soon as he said I'm fucking, P Diddy fucking turned his head, and was like
Bruh.
started dancing with him and shit.
Oh
I'll probably
gosh.
put the clip somewhere. I don't know. The fucking take it off. But yeah, he was just
Yeah.
like dancing all gay with him and shit.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah,
That shit was
because
fire.
is that yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, so
You said if Meek Mill gets fucked by Diddy?
Meek Mill gets fucked by. Oh, that's okay.
Yeah,
What's up?
I
You
thought
seen
about
that?
that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Have you seen that?
What?
We'll bring it up later. We'll bring it up.
You know, well,
Yeah.
yeah,
The audio.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
audio.
Even then, with the whole story that was going on with Diddy,
Yeah.
that's a whole nother topic that we
He has
that
audio
we
with
missed.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Nah, basically Diddy's old security guard came out and he was telling a story about, he was basically saying like, yeah, everybody was like, they were putting shit in the champagne and everybody's champagne. They were hanging out
At
He's
Diddy's
like-
parties?
at one of Diddy's like hangouts or something. He's like, I don't drink, so I'm just smoking my weed. And I guess everybody was like passed out. And in the room, Diddy was in the room with Meek Mill, and there he heard some clapping going on, and he's like, I'm gonna fucking record this. He's like, I'm gonna record this, like the audio, so I could he's like, I'm gonna try to get some money out of Diddy. And then the fucking the audio plays, and that shit will traumatize you.
Oh,
I
I don't know
didn't
if
hear
I
the
want to
audio.
hear
You
that.
You didn't hear the
shit.
audio? Bro,
Nah.
that shit's crazy, bro. It sounds like Meek Mill, too. I'm not going to say what he said, but it sounds like Meek Mill is getting clapped. We don't know for sure if that's the actual audio,
Yeah.
but it
But
sounds like
low-key,
Meek
there's
Mill
been
saying
some
that shit.
like some sus like footage of them going
Mhm.
around where Meek Mill's in a like tennis court
Oh yeah.
and he's like jumping up and down. And Diddy saying some crazy shit. I don't even
When
want to
he's
repeat it.
scraping for shit.
Yeah.
Nah, he literally called the other man like
Daddy.
yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
he's known for that.
Yeah, he was yeah.
Yeah,
no.
that's
He tried to
crazy.
take 50 Cent shopping.
Oh yeah. I seen- but
He loved me. He said he loved me. When
basically
he talked
to,
about 50 Cent.
to close out the J. Cole.
No, we're getting right into P. Diddy. Fuck that. We can
Okay.
close out J. Cole if you
We'll
want.
just close it.
Closing statement
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
J. Cole?
closing statement. The diss was good. He did what he had to do. I hope Kendrick responds. I like rap beef when it's rap battling. I don't like rap beef when it's like, oh, I'm gonna kill you, and then they fucking link up, and cause that does nothing. So I like rap beef when it's bars, it's lyrical, it's oh you're this, you're that, and they really go at each other, cause that really
Mm-hmm.
that's what rap is really about is competitiveness. It's the sport. So yeah.
Yeah, well, moving on to Diddy. It's a lot of crazy shit going on circulating Diddy's name, and it's the topic that everybody's really talking about. Maybe I feel like we're late too.
No,
Talking about
well,
it,
first
but-
off, this is what I really want to say though. We've been knew this shit.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah.
trying to be like, oh, we're cool guys. We knew
No.
first. Nah, but like real shit though.
Like I've been
Real shit.
Like
I've
the scientists
I've
tell you.
Real shit.
I've been telling everybody Diddy was the homosexual devil. I've been saying that.
Real shit though.
Yeah.
Like
So,
what? Yeah, I heard it.
It's been the topic
It's been a
we talked
minute.
about.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
before, like he was in it,
Yeah,
he would be telling me like there's certain things that work.
Diddy, remember I used to always say the Diddy parties?
Yeah.
Diddy parties, you go to a Diddy party, you get fucking clapped. And then now it's but I think everything is orchestrated though. I think they're throwing them to the wolves. So I think whoever he's with, the establishment, whatever the fuck, Illuminati, whatever you want to call it, I think
They feel him.
it's kind of like the Jeffrey Epstein.
They feel him closing in. So they're like, yep.
They, at one point they're just like, you know,
gotta
let 'em-
take.
you gotta, you
Yeah,
gotta throw them
take
out.
the
He
rap.
has to take the fucking
Mhm.
blame for this. Shit. Whatever time you do, whatever will handle it. But
yeah.
I
that's
think
what it
that
is.
case, Cassie, that lawsuit, Cassie, I think that's what sparked everything for them to look into him.
Mm-hmm.
And then they probably seen that whoever he's fucking with, and that's when they're like, yeah, let's just abort this shit. Like,
Yeah,
let's
that's-
go. It's getting too hot now.
yeah, because
They raided his homes.
it's just crazy to see though, like when shit comes to light.
You see about Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah, with the producer.
Yeah,
Yeah, I seen that. Remember?
yeah,
Yeah,
he did tell me.
yeah, that shit's crazy, bro. All that shit's real, bro. And it's not even about being gay. Like people think people take it as a joke because they're like, oh, he's gay, like all this and that. Like it's more than that. Like they're doing rituals at these parties. It's not just about being gay and guys getting their fucking back blown out.
I guess like why are they doing it?
It's fucking satanic shit, bro. Like it's crazy. Like that's why I told you I call Diddy the gay devil because he's on that shit. You know what I mean? Like they fucking recruit people and they fucking do shit to them and they basically take their soul. So
Some scary shit, man.
yeah. It's a joke to everybody because it's just like, oh, he's gay, haha. It's funny, like bro, like it's way more than that.
My bad. I'm just typing this shit in. Diddy. I just typed it Diddy. My bad.
No, did he?
Puffy, no Diddy.
No Diddy. The Diddler.
Yeah, it's funny at work.
The diddler.
The Diddler, man. But yeah, it's been something we kind of knew because there's been that video on YouTube, that compilation they just put together
bro.
of him on
Yeah.
some, like they've been on his shit, but you know now they're coming out with actual action, which is
Mhm.
raiding his house. I heard there's videos like you talking about that Meek Mill shit.
Yeah.
I know Justin Bieber. I heard there's a Justin Bieber
Where
one.
he was like afraid of him. He was like, "Let me get your number."
No, like some sex tape type of shit with Justin Bieber. I don't know what true that is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
No, Usher. Think about how weird this is, right? Tell me if this is weird or not. Usher's 13 years old, right? He's underage, so he's supposed to be with his legal guardian, which is his mom. His mom sends him to New York to stay with Diddy for like a summer. Isn't that already weird?
Yeah, it's like what,
Yeah,
2
it's
months, 3
already-
months.
You're
Also-
sending your underage kid to go stay with someone else. Isn't that weird?
And
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're already on some
And then
Dan
in
Snyder
that,
shit.
who knows what the fuck happened in that?
That's where he got herpes.
I'm weak as fuck.
Like
You
that?
know what I mean? Yeah, like he
Well,
was
who
13.
know-
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure Diddy was molesting Usher from the get go. Like that
Well,
shit's crazy.
it really goes back to like Diddy got Tupac and Biggie killed though. That's really where it goes
Yeah,
back to
probably.
that
They
far.
probably knew he was already like on that shit, so they were like, "Oh yeah, they know."
I think it started with Tupac got killed first, right?
yeah.
yeah.
And,
And
a
then
week
at that
later,
point they were just like, "Fuck, they're gonna know it's
let's
us."
make it seem like it was.
They're gonna
they were
try to
attacking each
kill
other.
Diddy, so he had to get rid of Biggie.
Well, I feel like he was
Because
like using
that
like-
was kind of sus. When Biggie died, Diddy was in a whole different vehicle.
yeah.
Yeah,
They weren't in the same car.
like he knew.
Diddy was in a whole nother SUV.
He knew.
So it is kind of sus. I don't know. What's crazy is all that shit that he did all those years, fucking recruiting people and, you know, all that gay shit and recruiting people and then fucking them and then doing whatever the fuck he was doing. Like, it's all, it's all coming back full circle. Now he's
Yeah,
getting
couldn't hide it. He
investigated.
couldn't hide it for that long.
He's getting the cops. Did you see that video of, they were saying supposedly that he was with Bieber and he was like saying what's up to him, but he kept tapping his chest.
I don't think I've seen that.
He was saying what's up to Bieber.
Is that the one where he's trying to get his phone number?
Is it? It was like when he kept tapping his chest. He's like, people were saying he's checking for a wire.
Oh no, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. For everybody who was saying he's checking for a wire, it is 2024. Cops aren't taping wires to informants' chest anymore. That's not a thing. They
What
got
are they
new
doing?
technology, bro. They could literally have. This could be a recorder for your keys or your phone, or they'll give you a fake phone and it's a recorder. Like, they're just not. That's not a thing. That's like some 80s shit, 90s shit.
Check your chest. We gotta check your.
I
we
just
gotta
want,
tape that.
I just want people to, because on Twitter everybody was going crazy. Oh, Diddy's checking for a wire. Like, if he was checking for a wire, he's a fucking dumb, he's an idiot.
These probably things they still have pages
He's
on
a
their fucking
gay
hip.
idiot.
I wanted to talk about the remember I brought it up. Yeah, I think it was yesterday when I cut your guys' hair. Fucking the
Oh, when I fell asleep.
no, I don't know. I
The
don't know if
chair?
I was cutting his hair or your hair, but remember it was a Central Park 5.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
those
yeah.
kids. You guys were telling me about that.
Let me see if I can find.
I think
a
they're cutting his
general-
hair.
Yeah, you were cutting my hair.
Let me see if I can find like a general like statement regarding that shit, cause it's just crazy. So the Central Park jogger case, they might call it. It says the Central Park jogger case was a criminal case concerning the assault and rape of Trisha Melly, a woman in Central Park in Manhattan, New York, on April 19, 1989.
Whoa.
I wasn't even
That's the
born.
day after my dad's birthday.
Damn. Happy birthday.
Why are you doing that?
On the night of the attack. Oh shit, here it comes. Here it comes. Keep going. It just feels like there's a fucking itch in my throat. It's like I'm talking and all of a sudden like it's like hairs in my throat.
Oh yeah, I know.
You know
Yeah,
what I
I know
mean?
that feeling.
Oh, yeah.
Horrible. On the night of the attack, dozens of teenagers had entered the park, and there were reports of muggings and physical assault. Right? That's why I mentioned like they were at the park at the wrong time.
Yeah.
One of the guys, Yusuf Salam, was tried as a juvenile and convicted of rape and assault. He was sentenced to 5 to 10 years. In early 2002, Matias Reyes, a convicted murderer and rapist, admitted that he was alone. He alone was responsible for the attack on the Central Park jogger. So remember I told you that.
Yeah, somebody came.
There
to
was
confess.
5 of the kids, and they all had to do time, like 5 to 10 years. One of them did like 12, 13 years. And that guy, Matias Reyes, ended up confessing. They did it. So all those kids did time for no fucking reason. And then they ended up,
They came out
getting-
as a grown man.
they were grown. You know, shit changed. And they came back with, you know, they obviously filed a lawsuit. You know, I think they got over 40 million. I don't know if it was 40 million each or together. Probably together. But it says Antron McCrae, Yusuf Salam, Raymond Santana Jr., and Corey Wise were all teenagers when they were wrongfully convicted and served time for the brutal rape of the jogger. But yeah. All 5 confessed to the crime after long. That's what I was saying. These were kids. They didn't know how to handle that. So they were interrogating these kids legally. Like, you're supposed to have a parent or guardian with you. And they were just interrogating them. Saying, if you help me with this, we'll let you go. So they're just naturally, as young black kids, they're gonna say, we did it or whatever, just to get out. But they ended up using the evidence as
they turn the words against them.
Yeah. So in court, they're like, well, we have footage of them saying they did it. So, but then they're just like, there's no DNA evidence. But they're like, well, they still did it. But then it literally took that guy to admit that he did it for the case to be over, because they would have still been doing time.
I think the weapon they found was like the weapon that they had found didn't match the wound that she had when she died.
Yeah.
But they still used it against him.
That's
until he told them like, oh, this is the weapon I used. This is where I hit it. They go and they find it, and I think that's how they're like, okay, yeah, he actually did it.
That's crazy as fuck.
They settled. The lawsuit.
How is it? You said it was a cellmate.
It wasn't. It was he just. I mean, in the show, he came across him in the yard.
But even like, that's
but still, yeah.
Crazy. What the fuck?
Yeah, he ended up like coming across each other in prison years later.
He got convicted of something.
And
else.
that guy that did it knew that kid's in there because of him, but he was just like not trying to do time. He ended up, I think, getting I think he got
the death
life.
penalty.
I don't know about death.
So when he initially found out, when he initially found out that the kid was doing time for his crime, did he automatically be like, "Hey, okay, I'm gonna confess"?
When they were kids.
So when the dude found him in the prison,
when they interacted at prison,
I think he knew already. They were in the same prison, I think.
But did he confess right away, or he knew for some time?
Yeah, he knew for some time, I believe.
But he didn't want to.
I'm just going off the show. I don't know how accurate that their
was.
real interaction was, but off the show alone, like they already had one interaction. They literally scrapped, like over some little shit. Like,
So he found God after.
yeah.
Oh, okay. That was my.
So the second interaction, they met. This was crazy. They met at another prison.
Yeah, what
Like that
what
dude,
the
his
fuck?
name's Corey Wise. He ended up getting transferred to another prison, and he still ran into that guy at the other prison. And by the time he met him, he already changed his life and wanted forgiveness. That's why he admitted to his crime.
That's crazy.
But imagine, bro, being in the
that's
cell.
God, bro.
Yeah,
He's
Bro,
probably
he
like,
didn't let him
look.
get away from him.
God is probably like, look, you're
With
with
this-
me already. You're gonna get the death penalty, but you're gonna come to paradise. Just let these kids,
the saddest thing
That's
is
crazy.
Corey. His name is Corey Wise. He did the most time, 13 years and 4 months. He had literally had a disability the whole time. He had autism. So he's reacting the whole time in court off of like fear. And it's like picture Ariel getting locked up for a crime like that. Like us as parents will be like, what the fuck? Like he would never do that.
yeah.
But even then, for you, it's like, imagine you come home and you're like, you can't find your kid, and then you find out
Mhm.
he's getting integrated
Mhm.
by police.
And by the time they find out, they already fucking got him on footage saying like he was literally on footage saying like, this is my first rape, this and that. Like he don't know what to say. He's just like saying that shit.
it's
'cause
kind of
he's
like
scared.
they groomed them for the evidence.
And
They literally beat him like, you better help us.
This was the 80s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
89.
Cops were way crazier back then.
When they literally beat him.
They actually did the good cop, bad cop in the show.
Cops were way crazy back then. So
Yeah.
for them to sit there and confess rape, they had to have like fear in them, and to get fear, you beat the shit out of people.
And what's crazy is like when they all got out and shit, they were older and like they all had to sign up as sexual predators. Like it ruined their lives. Like they all couldn't get jobs. Like they were having shitty lives for a little bit.
Even though they were
The other ones got out earlier than the
I
main.
get what you're saying.
The main
And
one
they-
is Corey Wise. He's the one that got the longest sentence.
He got pardoned
Yeah, because he's the one that encountered the guy that did it.
when that guy confessed to doing it. He was the only one still locked up.
Yeah, because
Okay.
he's the one that said he raped. He actually.
And-
The other ones were saying like they were there
Mhm.
and then they saw it type shit. This guy Corey Wise said that he did it, so that's why he got the most time.
Oh.
But he didn't really do it, and he's the one that encountered the guy that actually did it, and then that
all
helped.
them free.
So the whole time that he's in, the other guys are out too. The other 4,
But,
but
they're registered as sex offenders.
they are registered and sex offenders. Everybody's Some of them had to move out of get it to a different state, because once you become that's like someone we went to school with, like becoming a sexual predator, we would know. So they kind of ruined their reputation, and they just had to move.
Not only that, imagine what they had to go through in prison.
Yeah, they were
as a rapist.
Yeah,
You go to
Corey Wise was
yeah.
getting fucked up, bro. Like
you go to prison and
they were beating him the fuck up, and he's like I said, he's autistic, so
Just
just
seeing
seeing
the
the
kid.
that was a real
that's
fucking
sa-
tearjerker
that's
ass
sad.
fucking
That's sad
story,
as
bro.
fuck, bro.
Just
At least
telling
he's
it's
out
sad.
now.
Yeah.
At least he's out now. He got a fat ass settlement. That's people who really deserve settlements.
Oh yeah,
Not fucking. Oh, I got my fucking great grandfathers were slaves, so I should get reparations. That's bullshit.
but like you didn't have to do the fucking slavery.
No, there's nobody alive right now that owns slaves. First of all, and there's nobody alive right now that has been through slavery, in the U.S.
Damn, no one. It was that long
Alive?
ago?
Yeah, like 18. That shit was abolished like 18.
No, I swear I know.
But yeah, basically what I'm
Imagine.
saying is like shit like that. Like I'll understand. Like that's what a real settlement is for. Not no fucking post-traumatic slavery syndrome. Like that is the
Yeah, they're really trying to get
stupidest
the
shit I've ever
reparations.
heard.
They had that episode on Atlanta. If that really happened, like they were at these white people's doors.
It's never gonna happen. Who's gonna pay for it? Who's gonna pay for it? Who's gonna
Biden?
pay for reparations?
Biden.
No, that doesn't make sense. Who's gonna pay for reparations?
Yeah, who's gonna pay?
Nobody.
Comment down below.
Who's gonna pay for reparations? If you talk to someone who's low IQ, they're gonna be like white people. Well, how do you configure who?
Let me be low IQ. So you ask.
Let me be.
Let me be low IQ. So you ask.
Okay.
You say who's
gonna
gonna pay for the reparations? Who's gonna pay for it?
You're asking me?
No,
I'm asking you. What the fuck?
You gotta answer it.
You're asking me?
He took
Yeah.
the
My bad. My bad. I'm being low IQ.
No,
My
low
bad.
IQ fucked him up.
So, you know who'll pay for it?
Who?
White people.
How?
Like, so let's say he was a slave owner, right?
How would you know that?
No, I'm not.
No,
let's
he's
not.
saying like hypothetically.
Let's just say
Okay.
that his bloodline is traced down to. How would I know? How would they know is like traced down to, like him being a slave owner?
Mhm.
His last name. I mean, I'm sure they keep records of our. We can literally
Fair.
tell our our ancestors. We
That's
can find
fair.
our. So let's say they've down the road of his family chain, his great grandpa was a slave owner.
Okay.
That's how you tell. Because
So is his great grandpa gonna pay?
no, he has to because he's dead.
But he didn't own no slaves.
Yeah.
That's the sucky part.
What about what? Okay, let me ask you. What about?
That's what sucks for him.
What about?
He should be mad at his great grandpa.
But okay.
Sucky part.
What about the black slave owners that were there was black
There
slave
was
owners.
black
Yeah,
slave
there
owners.
was
There
too.
was
What about
black
them?
slave owners.
So what about them?
Same
They
shit.
make
Same
them
same
pay.
same rules apply.
So you make
We're
their
traced down
grandkids.
there.
You make their grandkids pay.
Yeah.
What if
I
they don't
mean,
have the money, though?
that's between that's something that family has to go through.
But that's where it gets lost because black slave owners, then they probably married a white woman. The kid comes out mixed, and they have grandkids.
That's what I'm saying. Let's say he's the grandchild of that type of scenario. Like
Yeah.
he just has to get mad at them and pay that shit because he's gonna look at his check and it's short $250. Don't be mad at us. Be mad at fucking uncle whoever it
So
was.
you're saying his grandpa has to pay, right? Or his great grandpa?
whoever
Whoever
trades
had
down
the
to.
slave. So he's gonna pay someone. So his grandpa was
Wasn't
the
dead.
slave owner,
Right. So he's paying for that.
So he
but
put
he's
him in
dead.
debt.
So now he has to pay for it.
Yeah.
So now who is he paying? He's paying people who have never experienced slavery.
He's gonna pay those people because their
Their great
ancestry.
grandpa was
exactly.
a slave to his great grandpa.
Right. That's the only way it could work. But
What about if
you
it
would
wa-
have to do paperwork. Like we would have to file the DNA test and shit.
Yeah, that's too much.
we would. I mean,
What
for
about
money, we'll do.
what
it.
about a black person? What about a slave who went free and then gets with a white woman and then they have a kid and then so on and so forth? What
Say
about
that again? My bad.
So a slave who got free,
Escape.
got with a white woman,
Yeah.
and then that bloodline continues. What about that?
So he was a slave.
He was a slave, but his girl is
He
white.
escaped.
His
Got
girl
with
is
a white woman.
Not even escaped. It was when they abolished slavery, so all the slaves were free.
And then
So
he had
you're saying
kids with
should
the
he get reparations?
No,
How
no.
would they get reparations if he's a slave, but his girl was a
White.
white girl?
Right.
So that happens? What happens?
Well,
with that?
first of all, if he pulled that and during that time, that's impressive. Like he doesn't. Nobody
Bro,
deserves
what,
it.
that nah.
No, I
white
think it
women
was
love
kinda-
blacks.
yeah, I think it was kind
Even
of
during
common.
that time.
Hell yeah, white women love black.
Do white
people.
women love? Comment down below.
Bro, they know, bro. You know.
Why? What
Yeah.
happens?
Why
You just
say
know,
you
you
know?
know. White women love black dudes, bro. You get it? How you?
What?
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Hey, you threw him the oop. You threw him the oop. I don't know what you're talking about.
Man, what are y'all talking about? I just switched.
Bro, shout out to my black people, bro. But reparations is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah. So if you
Even
want
then-
my real opinion, I feel like it would be too hard to really manage because
How would you pay everybody?
Yeah, it'll be hard to
If
get
we
to the
did that
bottom
for
line.
one
of-
person, yeah, it would just it's a
Too
rabbit
many
hole.
complications, you know. There was no footage of that shit. So
Not
Is
only
there
that,
footage?
Not only that, you got to get into slavery around the world.
yeah, it wasn't just
Irish
yeah,
people,
You're right.
Irish people were like enslaved, like bad, like probably worse.
Are you good, bro?
No, they're not asking for shit.
I forgot.
Our
you
cameraman is Irish. But yeah, Irish they were enslaved bad.
They were damn.
So if we do reparations for black slavery, then everybody else is gonna be like, okay, so what about us? What about
Yeah,
us?
what about them?
us? What about us?
Yeah,
You know,
it'll be
So,
too complicated. So
yeah.
I just was being the low IQ, and it worked for sure. So I think a good way to. I have a topic here. Since we're talking about slavery,
How did we even?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
What did he?
podcast.
Nah.
No, it was the
Oh, the show.
What was it?
Oh, the Central Park
The
Five.
Yeah.
Duke starting 5.
Central Park. Hey, the
The
Duke
Fab
starting
Five?
five haircut had y'all on a chokehold though. Not you
Yeah.
guys, but
Yeah, no,
like the generational people in that time. Like you really
means
had
black people. Like
No, I mean any people,
No, I don't think
especially like hoopers though. Because I was playing basketball around that time. Like,
you had one too.
no, I didn't get that shit. I can't with my straight ass hair. I
Well, that's
can't.
what I'm saying. Black
Yeah.
people. We're talking about black people.
So I have the topic I have is how to make America great again. How can America be great again? Is it great right now?
No.
Can it be great?
Yes.
Has potential to be.
How? What needs to change for it to be great?
I would say
When was the last time it was great though? That's the real question I have.
I think it's been a while, but I think
I
Trump,
mean, it was never perfect.
yeah, but great doesn't mean perfect.
Before the pandemic, it was cool.
Nah, because who was it?
It was Trump.
Wasn't, yeah, it was. Well, it was going
Before?
like in the right
Yeah,
direction.
better
It was.
than
It
what
was
it is
going
right
in
now.
the right direction.
Yeah, looking back, it was cool.
it was going. It
Bro,
was
if-
going upward.
If you
Yeah,
look
we were
tw-
chilling.
If it's 2016 and I tell you, hey, bro, this tranny can go into the woman's restroom where your daughter is gonna go pee at, you'll be like, what the fuck? That is,
And now we're here.
you'll think it's a joke, right?
A grown ass man.
And
fucking
now that's-
being in
That's really
NCAA.
yeah. And then he's just getting the fucking boner in the restroom.
Yeah, yeah. See,
Pedophiles just
That's
dressing,
some
doing
crazy
what they
shit.
want.
That means that you can be like, "Hey, I'm a girl," and then go to the.
It's not even that. You gotta
Basically.
walk up to somebody and be like, "What do you identify as?"
yeah.
Like, what is that?
I ain't doing
You can't
that
even
shit.
say that. You can't even speak nowadays.
If I encounter, this is real shit. If I encounter or have interaction with anybody that's trans or, cause I've had before,
Yeah, we.
I'm
see
not
them
gonna. Well, I'm not even gonna ask that question. Like I'm just gonna talk to you, human
as a
being,
person. Yeah,
unless
At
the
end of the
topic's
day, yeah,
brought up.
you give respect, you get
Yeah.
respect. You know.
yeah.
I'm not
I'm
sitting
not
here
gonna walk
saying.
around like, "Hey."
I'm not sitting here saying if I see any, trans people, I'm gonna ridicule them right off the bat. I'm
Right.
just,
There's no
you
hate
know what I
crime,
mean. But but a lot of times, if you got this radical idea, and like these radical ideas, and you're just like on some other shit,
but even then,
then,
they try to force their radical ideas onto us.
Yeah.
It's
That
like,
shit
for
ain't-
example, like making them call them a certain thing. It's like,
Yeah.
if you
Right.
want to believe that keep that to yourself, but don't make us accept you who you are, calling you things that you aren't.
Right.
It's like now you're just you're like reaching over,
Isn't that like kind
asking
of like
for
being
more.
respectful to them? Like if they want that.
Yeah, in a way, but also too is like if you want respect, you also gotta give it. How he said, you respect, you're gonna get respect back. It's
Yeah,
not like
I
it's,
have
it's
my-
like how he said, we're not gonna go out there and be like disrespecting them,
Oh, yeah,
but
no,
it's
no,
like
no.
we're gonna talk to them like a person, but it's like don't be so easily offended because
And
we
you're
didn't
not gonna
come a
sit
certain
there.
way.
You can't. You're not gonna sit there and tell me you're a woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like and if you tell me, like, if you sit there and you tell me you're a woman, I'll try to have a conversation about it. Maybe have a debate, something. I'm not gonna sit there and just right off the bat go crazy and get on their head.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna make me call you a woman and think that you're a woman and you're this.
We
know what I
could
mean?
discuss, yeah, because we could
And
go
they
at
try
it all
every
day,
they
like
try every
discussing.
way to get around it too. They're like, well, no, sex is different than gender, and gender is a spectrum, and this and that. Like,
And- Yeah,
bro.
they,
Hey, thank
that's
God I
why
never
it-
been in that scenario with any.
yeah, me
like,
either.
trans-
But
I
it
haven't
just
either.
it just goes down like the rabbit hole just gets deeper and deeper the more. Because even then they try to push that, and then they try to do different laws with like gun control. They just try to push a lot of things.
So to make
down.
America great is like cut that shit out, like that whole idea of multiple genders or whatever the fuck.
Well, honestly, it is the land of the free. So if you're an adult, do what you want to do. But as far as kids doing like transitioning kids, that's the problem.
That's the
right there.
problem. Yeah,
That is a
that's
big
too-
problem. That's the biggest problem. Nobody gives a, like when no. The problem here is nobody gives a fuck that. No, this is not the problem. I'm saying nobody gives a fuck if you're transitioning. If you're of age and you're transitioning, that's what you want to do. I personally think you have a mental illness and you need to. You
Seek
have
help.
trauma and you have mental illness and you need help with that. But we're talking about kids.
You
problem
cannot
here
sit
is-
here and tell me though, like
A kid wants to be this.
I feel like I don't even want to say I feel like it's facts. Like everyone that's trans or transition, whatever, they all had a crazy, like some type of trauma
Yeah.
that led them there. I have yet to see a case where they're just trans with a normal life
Yeah.
or like never seen shit or was raised by a woman only. Like there's always these factors that play into it. You don't just come out like,
But
what am I?
That's
Like, you have a
that's
fucking
the
dick.
thing though.
You know what
You'll
you
start
are, bro.
seeing that because of how it is now. So you'll start
Now,
seeing
yeah.
parents raising their kids. Like there's parents, bro,
Believing that, like
there's literally parents that'll be like, yeah, this is our child.
non-binary.
We're not non-binary. We're gonna let them choose when they're of age.
That's where parents really do
You know what I'm
come into
saying?
play, like for
That-
sure.
it's-
Because
it's-
But I
even
feel like-
kids, like kids, we have the 2 kids, and kids are gonna do this thing where they're just innocent minds, so they'll do things like they'll say I'm a girl, or
they're a
they'll
sponge.
fucking put on heels or whatever, and that's where you gotta step in as a parent and make them learn. Because Ariel sometimes will tell me like I'm a girl, like he'll just say I'm a girl or friend, or he'll just like get genders confused, and I have to
Yeah.
clarify. You're a boy, I'm a man. Like I have to clarify what is what
Yeah,
and what he is.
I feel like kind of going back to the question, how can we make America great again?
Yeah.
I would say it's kind of more like it's simple. It's just like we have to put God back in the center.
So you
You
feel like
gotta- I feel
God is
like
not
that-
in the center, like
Yeah,
in
it's
this
not.
country as it
No,
used to be.
Not by.
No.
It's way.
Because
It's
it
like,
used to be
it's
like
so far.
glorified, like they used to emphasize God, like
Bro,
I feel like-
communities used to be communities.
one nation under God.
Yeah.
That's
in the liberty.
literally in what is that?
I feel like that's how you started.
What is that called again? The
Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge of Allegiance. That's what
I feel like that's one step towards making it great again. Because you gotta have a good leader that actually follows and does that. Because
So you say bring God back and a good leader to make
Yeah.
America.
you
Great.
have to.
Who
Right.
was to be the answer? Who's the leader?
Trump.
Kanye?
No.
I don't know.
Hell no.
Trump.
But you gotta
Easily.
understand, like, America right now is not what it represented when the Revolutionary War happened. So when we beat the British and to make our own
country.
Make our own
They had
country.
like powdered wigs,
yeah. Powdered guns, powdered wigs, powdered teeth, fucking
wooden
everything.
teeth. They were like this.
But yeah, that's really what America represented was they fucking fought like they literally fought for this country and they fucking said like we're gonna be free, land of the free, home of the brave. Which they came up with the Constitution. The Constitution is like the most like
Protected document.
that document
US
is literally what America is, and that's literally what we got away from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I wonder why or when it went wrong, because right now I feel like America is really that country where they look at it like, yeah, they're fucking weak.
it was
They're trash.
it was gradual, bro. Like
Yeah, I feel like they were planning it.
every like if you look at it, every fucking like decade or even every century, like shit got worse and worse and worse.
You don't think they're trying to convert us into like this
Yeah, they
country
are.
into
They're
a
trying to-
communism type of country?
Yeah, well, leftists are. They're trying to
Leftist.
be like
What is leftist again for people that don't know?
leftist
like me?
is a liberal.
Which is
A liberal is someone who's basically kind of like a Democrat, and they have
Democrats the elephant
yeah.
Yeah, I think
or the
so.
donkey?
No, I think it's the elephant.
A leftist is
Red or
basically
blue?
somebody who
Blue.
they got a lot of they basically the best way I could describe a leftist is someone with like a lesbian girl with blue hair and a white and
So like
she's
a
white.
Would you say feminist?
Yeah, like mostly feminist, pro-choice, so they're for abortion. Socialism, they're for socialism. What else? I'm trying to think of some radical beliefs. So transgenderism, LGBT,
BLM.
yeah, BLM.
BLM
type
is
shit.
leftist.
A lot of them are, yeah. Shit like that. Just shit that are anti whatever we believe.
Okay.
Like
We're
just
conservative.
yeah. So that's basically what a liberal is.
I don't know. I guess I'm conservative. I just know that if it's bullshit, I call it out. So I guess I'm conservative.
But yeah, because I would say
Liberals are like they're like freedom. Like they want to keep
like
changing
everything,
shit. They wanna
even
keep-
like with
it's
your
basically
guns.
anti-God, honestly.
Yeah.
Like
It's
they're
like-
the ones talking about God. Like
Oh,
It's
like
not re- he's
there's no
not-
God. What do
there's
you
no
mean?
God.
Yeah.
Or there's progressive Christians who
I
sit there and say
God's non-binary.
Yeah.
I seen those.
God is a
too.
girl.
Or it's a
God is-
female preacher.
God is a woman.
Female preachers
this is
in the
no,
church.
this is what they say. They say Jesus was born of Mary and he has no father, therefore he's
non-binary.
trans
Yeah.
because he only has women. He was only born
Wow,
from a
that's
woman.
Trippy to think about.
Isn't that wild? That's a crazy claim. You gotta have to be like retarded
But
as shit.
Yeah, it's true. It's like you don't read the word, the Bible. It's like you really think God could limit himself not to to do that and put himself in anybody's womb. And it's like that shows you how little like thought you put into actually like speaking before
Mhm.
you said anything.
Reason Jesus didn't have a
Father.
ordinary birth was because he's not ordinary.
Yeah.
He's not. He's not.
It's literally you know
Damn
what I
near
mean?
not. He's half human.
Yeah, he's literally
Half
God
human.
Yeah, he's
in the
he's
flesh,
God in human form.
walking on the earth. Just you know
They're
what I
here,
mean?
guys. They're here. What is your checklist? So we can
Secure
switch?
the fucking border right now.
secure the border.
Secure the border. Secure the border.
Why you
Send
say
send the military to the border. Leave these motherfuckers. Just close that shit. They're letting too many they're letting too many undocumented people in the country
And how is that causing a problem here?
because a lot of
Because
them
I'm literally illegal.
and this is a statistic. This is just a statistic. A lot of them are criminals. A lot of them come here, and what I think they're doing
statistics, right?
Yeah.
This
What-
is not even you like being
no,
racist.
This is
nothing.
not. No.
You're not racist, bro.
I'm not racist. I'm literally
Alright.
Mexican.
He's Mexican.
I'm
and
Hispanic.
I'm just doing this so I already know how comments are gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna
Yeah, you
automatically
can-
say
yeah.
you're racist.
You can't
Oh my
respond to
God.
every comment.
I'm not.
It is what it is.
I don't.
But
I
they're
want
coming
to.
here. A lot of them are, and I think what they're doing, the Democrat Party, what they're doing is because a lot of people can sign up to vote with no ID. So they're bringing in illegals
They're just voting
So
for
they
To
could
push
vote.
the numbers
so
in
they
their
could
favor.
vote for Democrats.
Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, well, whoever's the Democrat, I don't think it's gonna be Joe Biden, but yeah. So secure the border. Stop sending money to Ukraine because it's not doing nothing. We
Why
have to
they
be
doing
we have
that?
to be America first. Right now, we're fucking Ukraine first, Israel first.
We're trying to be everybody's first aid.
We got to be America first. We got to stop foreign
Right.
aid to Israel. Fuck Israel. Fuck Ukraine. We got to
The first thing they
we
need
got to
to
fix
do,
our problems here first. And
they
then
need to
help
bring
other
back
people.
the middle class. That's what they need to do.
That too.
They need to stop trying to do this thing where you're either poor as fuck or you're rich as fuck. Like they're trying to get rid of the middle class, and that's.
Which is,
I mean, do they need to do that? Maybe as the numbers show on their end, like maybe they don't have time, they don't have room for no middle class. But it's like life was perfect when there was middle.
the economy
low
was
class.
like booming. Like everything was a lot cheaper. You could actually like afford a home.
Because it comes to a point
Well,
where like
all this inflation is because of
all the
COVID?
immigration's coming in.
that and sending foreign aid.
yeah,
So sending
Money out for-
I think the first year we sent $100 billion to Ukraine,
that first
and
wave,
that's all our
Tax paying money, right?
tax-paying money.
they could just print that shit. It ain't
You know
nothing.
what I mean? So,
But even then,
but even
printing
printing
it,
money
you
is
lose,
what causes
you lose,
inflation.
you lose value in the money.
Yeah,
That's
Too
why
much money in the
yeah.
air.
so that's what I'm
You
saying.
lose-
Stop foreign aid.
This is the
Fuck
thing though,
Ukraine. I
because
don't give a fuck about
my
Ukraine.
mom, like my family, they're from Mexico, right? So my mom literally is technically a border hopper. You know, like she fucking.
But she's not
came-
illegal.
But she had to be illegal for a little
So
bit.
did my dad.
You know what I'm saying? They had to be illegal, but look at what they contributed to society.
Yeah, but look at it
Your
now.
dad got hella plans.
But look at it now. Are they the same? Is it the same people as it used to be? It used to
I don't
be.
know.
I
don't know.
No,
man.
it used to be. Let's come here. Let's do it better.
Let's actually work.
let's
and
say it's
look
100
for
of
a better
them.
life.
Let's say it's 100 of them now. There got to be at least 10 in there that
Well, yeah.
are
But you
on that
can't-
type of
But
vibe.
10 out of 90.
Right.
Yeah, you're not
Like,
gonna take that chance.
we can't take that chance. Like you are. Like
Yeah.
you can't.
As much
know what I
as
mean?
you're like, you try
Cause
to.
I get
help-
it. Like
yeah,
I said, I get it
too.
too. My dad
We're
is
Mexican. We
yeah.
have. We
'Cause
are.
we
my
have
dad
have
was
that.
illegal.
We
But
have
shit
good
was
ma-
different back then, bro. They
we
were
have-
really coming here and saying, "Let's work our ass off. Let's do a better future for our family,
for our
and,
kids.
You know,
So
let's-
now it
just a
really
better
came down
opportunity.
to good illegals and bad illegals.
Bro, listen.
But
I've-
not
I
even
seen
that. I've
a
been
fucking-
seeing
bro,
that a lot of people that have been crossing the border aren't even Mexican.
Yeah.
It could be terrorists. It's anybody. They're using
Yeah.
the southern border as
Because
their
it's wide
entrance.
open, so anybody could come in.
They're not being like, oh, you're Mexican.
Somebody who
you're,
wants to cause terror, anybody, bro. And if you really want to get real with this shit, bro, there was this case, right? First of all, nobody knows how much human trafficking happens in the southern border. How many children get, you know, sexually assaulted. There was this case where this little girl, I forgot how old she was. She died and they found like 60 different DNAs in her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bro, this shit is fucked. I seen a video cause on Twitter I follow people who cover the like actual news, like
Yeah.
people who go to the border and they see. There was this dude. So the undocumented is they stand in a line, right, and they get processed. There was one guy in line with a little girl. She was probably like 6 or 7. He's standing behind her, right, and he claims that he was her dad.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy that's filming them the whole time, he's like groping her,
What you mean by that?
Like touching
like
her.
touching her chest. Like he has his hands on her shoulders, but he's like touching her chest, and he's like rubbing himself on her the whole time. You know, it's very ugly. It's more than just
It's evil.
people who don't know what's going on. They're gonna say what we were just saying right now, like, oh well, my parents were this and my parents were that. I completely understand. Like I said, we all have people who came here illegally and then became legal. But what's happening right now, the people that are coming over right now it's ugly, bro.
it's really
ugly.
different type of illegal.
Yeah, he was, bro. It was disturbing as fuck to watch that video. He's groping her, he's touching her.
Let the people know where they could find it, like who it was.
I forgot, Loki. I forgot. I gotta
What
look
you
it up.
said?
It was on Twitter,
It was
but I
on
forgot
Twitter.
the guy's name. But it's ugly what's going on the border, bro.
I
A
would
lot of
say-
kids are dying. A lot of kids
Are
are
missing.
being drugged. They get drugged so that when they question the people, the kids look like they're just tired and they're sleepy, but it's not actually their kids. It's a lot of fucked up shit going on, bro. That's why. Not even that. Not to mention the fucking fentanyl that's coming through the border too.
Yeah.
That's where the fentanyl is processed. The fentanyl comes from China, and they bring it through the border. And all this shit. And we live in Arizona, literally the heart of fucking perk heads and fentanyl heads. So we see all that shit.
It's crazy to think like it's normal to us, but it really isn't normal though.
Yeah, bro. It's.
But
it's
even then,
fucked.
you think like a few years back, and you'd be like, down to think now you'll just be like overrun by all these drugs. Well,
There always
the
used to be
fentanyl.
tweakers, but it's different type
But
of tweakers.
yeah,
too,
tweakers
bro.
now they're just like they got like fucking
They're not even
they're on
there.
steroids now.
Yeah, they're not even there anymore. They're fucking geeks.
It's like back then you could talk to a tweaker. Now you can't.
Yeah.
You gotta be alert.
Bro, it's fucked, bro. That's what I'm saying. If any
Where's
any,
the tweakers hotspot? Like in Phoenix? I know you be in
Uh,
Phoenix. So.
the
bro, there's a
Blade.
lot. That's the thing. There's a lot of hot spots, bro.
Yeah.
They're out
For
here
tweakers,
literally too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, one is like the Blade, like so, like anywhere down 27th
Blade.
Ave, starting from like Van Buren all the way up.
Let
as
the
far
people
as you
know
can
about
go.
the Blade. What's the Blade? If you're not from AZ and they
Hookers, fucking drugs.
what's the street though? Where 27th?
27th Ave?
27th.
Start like at Van Buren, just drive all the way up. You'll find
Yeah,
something.
all the way up to like Cactus, bro.
And what
I
do
know.
we-
I know a hospital.
let's say
is like
I'm a-
Indian School, Bethany Home, and then Northern.
So let's say I'm new to town, like they're telling me about the Blade and I'm driving. I don't even know about the Blade, but I heard about it, right? I'm just driving. What am I gonna see?
I got you. Right? You're driving.
I'm a newcomer.
First
What
of
am
all,
I
I'm gonna tell you, you
I'm
gotta
innocent.
go hit this hotspot, the Blade. It's like the
Okay.
best attraction in
So
all
I'm
of
like,
AC.
all right, I come with my
So
family.
you go to the Blade, right?
I
You're
bring my
driving.
family with
You have
me.
your family. You have your kids. You're like, hey, they told me about the Blade. Let me go see what this is about, right? The best
so I
way
got
I
my
could.
wife and kids with me.
Wife and
Yeah.
kids, and you're bumping like some Will Smith or some shit. the best way I could describe it to you, bro, is Black Ops Zombies.
Black Ops Zombie.
When you hear the scream,
Yes,
Which one? The first one? Kino?
yeah.
yes.
Damn, that sounds dope.
Any zombies. That's
dope.
what you're gonna see.
Nah, it's crazy.
The only difference is you have no guns. You're just
Is that what
sitting-
I'm gonna see?
Yeah, it's like you're on the bus. You're like, fuck, don't leave me behind. When it's
What
loud.
else are we gonna find in the Blaze? So he said Black Ops Zombies, Kino,
You'll find fucking.
I mean, if
You'll
you want
find
to
car
get
accidents. You'll find
right?
panhandlers. You'll find everything. Homeless.
Hookers.
Even people.
prostitutes.
Yeah.
Prostitutes, like real life GTA San
And
Andreas.
it's
shit.
just,
No,
and it-
no, because on San Andreas they're actually bad.
Yeah,
Oh.
and then even then you'll find like just regular residents that live there because that's all they could afford.
At the Blade, like the prostitutes look like, I don't know, they got like one eye and shit. I don't even know.
They're like Cyclops.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's
Cyclops
disgusting.
prostitutes.
Yeah.
It's not
Oh,
like
yeah.
the craziest thing, but it's like if you want something crazy to see.
you
go
wanna
down
see
there.
something
yeah.
crazy.
you could
If
always
you
hit
like,
it
if
up.
you're new to AZ,
I would
type
say hit
shit.
Indian School and like Camelback, that area,
Okay,
all the way to Bethany Home. That'll probably be like the hottest area.
it's the Final Four out here. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Final
Oh,
Four
it's
and the
here.
championship,
It's
and,
here.
It's
and
tomorrow.
the championship.
What the
Tomorrow is the Final Four. Monday is the
What you got?
championship game.
Zach Edey,
I
fuck?
got
What is that?
that
Caleb-
tall ass dude. I remember I say he looks like Edwin.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Did you see him?
Yeah, I did.
He,
see.
Devin
My
Booker
bad,
gave him
Edwin.
some-
Chill, bro. Chill. Don't do it, bro.
I got I got UConn.
You got UConn winning though.
Yeah,
They're
last time I
tough.
called U of A, we fucking got smacked.
I think Alabama might be in all the way, but I don't know.
It's
if they're
because
coming out of
UConn
this.
has a. UConn and Purdue only have a. They're the only teams that actually have like a big center, like
Yeah.
7-2. They
Yeah,
can
you're
actually
right.
go head to head.
You're right.
That's why they beat the other two
you
teams.
think it'll be? Well, who's playing UConn and Purdue tomorrow?
All 4 teams are playing tomorrow.
I know, but who's Purdue playing?
Okay, so I think Purdue's playing
Alabama.
NC State,
NC State.
and then Alabama's playing
DJ
UConn.
Burns.
Yep. Zebo.
You seen DJ Burns?
I
He
don't know
looks
what
like
that
Zach
is.
Randolph.
Zebo.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Well,
watch.
he said he practiced like Hakeem Olajuwon, but he's like, oh, but I got the body of Zebo.
I got
Tell me
the
this is
body
not-
of Zebo. That's
Tell me
hilarious.
this is not Zebo. That's literally Zebo.
Lefty too.
He plays like him and everything, like post up.
beast?
He's a beast. He posts some motherfucking
He's skillful.
like that
They
type
be
of
like,
player.
they say his footwork is crazy. And he's for being like Zebo, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, they're playing Zach Edey, which is this guy.
Just put Yeti.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't say that.
what's he doing?
Look, Zach Edey. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's a beast in college. You know how it is, though. They might not translate to the NBA.
Yeah.
I think he could. What I've seen so far is he's domination. He's dominating shit.
He's dominating.
No, fuck no. But the last games I've seen of him, bro, like he just you just give them the ball and they can't guard them at all.
But that's what I'm saying. UConn has a center that I
Exactly.
think that could.
Exactly.
You seen him, right?
Yeah, what's his
That's-
name? I forget his
don't
name
know
already.
his name, but he was. I think he was giving buckets to the last time they played
Yeah.
because they couldn't stop him. He had like 5 blocks.
It's Donovan Klingen. Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah, he's like they're
Klingen.
about the same height, I think.
Yeah, I did see him play too. He was like one of the main players on their team doing everything too. So
Yeah, that's
damn,
what
yeah, it'd probably be UConn, Purdue.
just because
in
of
the
the
finals.
centers.
That'll be a great center.
It'll be a
head-to-head
good like
battle.
overall matchup.
Yeah,
UConn
sure.
back to back, maybe.
UConn, Purdue.
Purdue finally get over the hump.
Hey, it's March Madness though. You never know. It might be upsets tomorrow.
That I
It
hope.
might be DJ Burns and fucking.
I wouldn't mind seeing Alabama,
Alabama.
and NC State.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Or if tomorrow, like if DJ Burns beats Edie, like he's the greatest ever.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but
Because if he really outplays that guy, the best center in the college shit right now, like that's a pretty big statement. If he outplays him.
sometimes
'Cause he's
the lower
smaller, too.
seeds they just play with heart. They'll be
Exactly.
like, I didn't get this far just to lose
They
to a
hustle.
more talented team.
And that energy translates to the whole team.
Sometimes talent's too much.
Yeah. We'll see what's up. Tomorrow,
Tune in.
tune in, March Madness. I am not sponsored by them, so I don't give a fuck if you watch it or not.
If you want to win free tickets, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
He's all, if you want to.
If you want to win free
Click
tickets,
the link down below. Free tickets.
Hey, we're still working on that Patreon, man. We got the cameraman on board. Ronnie, clap, clap. We got our boy Ronnie to be on the camera.
The homie up.
Let's go. We finally
We
got a
got
cameraman. He reached out.
This the team right here. This
This is the
the
team.
big four.
it's growing though.
We're still growing.
It's growing.
We got the camera.
Applications
got the
at the,
talent.
in the link below.
We're gonna get better shit. We're gonna get better equipment.
Applications.
Applications. Let me know.
Down below.
Interviews. We're gonna be holding interviews on Monday. Let us know. Bring 2 forms of identifications, and we'll see.
That's
what's
all you
up.
need, and we'll go from there, guys. Working on the Patreon still. Like I said, we're gonna have exclusive content. We're gonna have after hour content. Like after we finish
Like
this
behind the scenes.
episode,
Yeah,
like
shit that
it's gonna keep
man.
rolling.
You think
type
I
shit.
say
Or
crazy
before.
shit on this, bro?
Oh yeah, that's
you don't
want
want to hear what the fuck I'm saying when we're playing games and shit. Like it's over for everybody.
Yeah, we're gonna have gaming content. You're right, gaming
Yeah,
content on
'cause
there.
I don't give a fuck about
Yeah,
it.
It's
that'll
gonna
be
be-
dope. Like
Yeah,
individually, like
we're gonna set
streaming,
that up.
and then we just
Yeah,
Yeah,
combine.
that's
it.
why you
That'll
gotta get that PS4, bro. Cause
be
on
PS5.
5. What? Why does he gotta get a PS5?
Cause
Or-
hey, on the PS5 it's so easy. Like literally, you put start broadcast and you stream on Twitch already.
oh yeah,
Yeah, see, that's
You don't
crazy.
need a whole setup. You don't.
you
need
could do that
nothing.
on PS4,
Just for
but
now.
it's all trash and shit.
Yeah, no.
probably.
For the PS5, you literally start broadcast
Yeah,
and you stream on Twitch. You don't have your camera on you, but like, you know what I'm saying,
Let me know what to get: Xbox One or the PS5.
bro? That's not even a question. What is he saying?
you're gonna be in a lone field on your own if you get an Xbox.
Bro, I'm telling you, that's why. Look, people always tell me when I meet people and they're like, yeah, I don't really play games no more. I used to be like that. I used to be like, cause I had a whole thing, like a whole like when I didn't game, and I realized, oh, I don't game cause I have nobody to play with. But when you have people to play with, bro, you'll game. Like you'll fucking game. I promise you.
You
So
know
it's
what-
not like they're
so when
actually
he gets-
cool.
Yeah, it's not like.
Like they don't.
Well, no, I'm not saying they're trying to act cool when they say I don't play games. Because like I said, I didn't play games because I didn't play games. But it was really because I didn't have no.
What if
nobody to play
somebody
with.
is like, I get bitches though. I don't got time for games.
That's all, yeah,
I
don't
play
know.
games
That's
and I
not
get
me.
bitches. So there you go. But
Well,
yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Once you get the PS5, like you'll play with us. You'll play with us. a
this
lot.
this feels like, you know, when you pull up and you take out your Android and they be like, "Damn, you have an Android." That's what it feels like when I be like, "Damn, I have an Xbox." They be like, "Damn, you have an
that's-
Xbox."
Yeah, you need a That's,
It's, I think you gotta get that P5, man.
I'll
I have
tell
an
you, bro.
Android too. by
Cause
the
we
way.
have a whole fucking squad. Like we be running
Yeah.
game nights and.
I haven't been
It's
playing.
fun,
lately.
bro. It's fun when we play games. Like, even if you're not even playing a game, like, we're just retarded, so we just be talking about anything.
We're gonna get that podcast going. It's gonna have gaming content, after hour content.
Mm-hmm.
What else? We're working on it.
400. The PS5 is 400.
400.
Yeah.
Who got that?
This close
Tony.
homie. Can't say his name.
Tony. Hey, we're using you, bro. We
I was
can't
telling
get you
Tony,
on.
I was like, bro, like, if whatever you sell your PS5 for is full profit because you didn't fucking pay for it.
Who gave it him?
Well, we can't get him
That
on the
girl that he was
podcast
dating?
because we use him.
Yeah, I use Tony Arredondo.
We use
All
Tony.
I do is use them, and I'm sorry because I use them. I forgot what I use them for, but I use them.
Why does that sound?
Hey, what do you use them for?
We use him for the podcast for views.
Oh,
We'll get him back.
but he's not your uncle. You
No,
don't use
yeah,
him
he's
like
my
for your
uncle.
uncle and you love him and stuff.
Yeah, he didn't let me live with them.
Okay, but you use them though. My bad.
Just me, my mom, and my daddy.
Who is he again? Like, what episode?
Last season,
Or what-
episode 3,
What clip?
at the 30th minute, he said that. No, I'm just playing.
Now, in case they want to be like, who's he talking
He
about?
was the drunk uncle on our Instagram
Drunk
on the
uncle.
clips he was talking about.
guns,
He
right?
don't believe in owning a gun, and
We're gonna get him back
It kind
on.
of went
We're gonna get him back on.
semi-viral, and it got posted on food community and shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was pretty cool. But
We're gonna get him on.
he's afraid to get on, guys, because you really got like they really like talk
They fuck
hella
with them.
shit.
Yeah,
I think it
fuck with
affected
him.
him.
he's very insecure. I think,
It-
bro. I was getting roasted the same way.
Yeah, it's
For
What the
real?
once you understand how the
Yeah.
internet works.
I don't
like,
read comments, so I don't be on there.
When the masturbation video, not whoa. It was a video of we were talking about if masturbation is healthy or not, and if it's good for you mentally.
the
Bro, I was getting
masturbation.
cooked. They were cooking the shit out of
What,
me.
what was it saying?
Just calling me
Just
Edgar and shit.
talking
Edgar
shit.
and he don't
Just
know
talking
shit,
shit.
and fucking dumbass and
So
Yeah.
They probably beat their meat.
Talking about how he
I
talks
didn't give a
and
fuck.
shit like that. That's what I'm saying. Once you understand, oh, it's the internet, they wouldn't actually say it
Yeah,
to
bro,
me.
you don't give a fuck. Bro.
Then it's like, it's
it's-
funny to read low key. That's
it's,
what it
it's
is.
funny because you're defending niggas like doing that. Like, what? That's what it seems like.
Cause I know me, I never comment on anything
Yeah, I don't.
because I'm secure with myself. So if people are commenting to cook, then obviously they got. And then it's always the people with a fucking bicycle as their profile picture. Like, I don't,
Yeah,
you just gotta let it be, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta tell Tony, like, bro, it's not that serious, bro.
That's why you don't want to
Yeah,
come on
we
here.
need to get
Down,
him
they
on.
bully
Yeah,
him
because
off
they
the-
I'm-
off
they're
I'm a
calling him
the
fat and
podcast.
shit. I guess that's what I think.
That's
No,
what I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
He never exactly said it, but I mean,
It's just like when I bring it up, he's like,
That's
I
the
don't
big
know.
homie. We gotta get him back on here.
yeah,
but then he wants
ASAP.
to be at fucking Mill Ave, like,
yeah.
what the fuck?
He's not on camera.
He said I'm at the dispo.
Dispo Fridays, right?
Shout out to Tony, man. We're gonna get him on. Don't worry. That's another Patreon exclusive right there. We might
Yeah,
get
we
him
gotta
on.
get Tony. Me and Tony arguing on the Patreon.
Yeah, that's hard.
That's the funniest shit.
That's next for sure. So should we talk about UFC 300 or Texans
Either or.
I think we can hit both.
or
real quick.
Solar Eclipse
What the
or
fuck?
Men Logic?
Let's
Let's talk
do
about Men Logic real quick.
Men Logic.
So
Okay.
the topic came up because you had said that he should pick up my wife should pick up his girl while his girl's on the way back home.
So they can meet.
They could just meet at the same time, right?
Yeah.
And then when I told her that she should do that, they already established a thing where his girl was gonna message my wife like,
When
I'm
she's already
ready.
there. Yeah.
And then she goes, so let's just kind of dive deep into that situation.
Well, I don't really.
No,
well,
so
it
let's talk
depend-
about Men Logic though. Like
Okay.
when you hear Men Logic, what the fuck does that mean?
Well, I just think. I guess.
Like men think logically, and
Yeah.
women don't.
I think. Well, every gender has their first instinct on what they think with. So the first instinct a man is gonna think with most of the time is logic. The first instinct a woman is gonna think with is emotion.
And that's just like DNA.
That's just what it is.
That's the DNA. That's not even
That's
like
just how
you
it
were
is.
raised
That's
that
what it
way.
is. Yeah.
It's just DNA.
So because men think logical, men are better leaders,
Okay.
right? Would you say? Would you
Yeah, I
say
mean,
the logical thinker is better than the emotional thinker at leading?
Yeah, I mean, the job that I recently just had, my my lead was a woman, and I just knew it wasn't gonna work, just off of that. No, it's not that I don't think women are capable or they like I know they're talented, they're smart. I get it, but me as an individual, I just can't. Every time I had a woman as a leader in jobs, like it just never worked. Like it would just either they did things, they went about it the wrong way, or they were just mad disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like it was never just. And every time I had a man like manager or whatever. It was very simple.
Yeah.
Do this and do this, and that's it.
We're just speaking in general too. Like, obviously, there's exceptions to the rule. I've had
Right.
women leaders who were good
Right.
in jobs. I mean, and I've had men leaders.
This
who
is not every
we're
woman in the
ta-
world.
Yeah, yeah.
by
We're
the
not
way.
talking. We're just talking in general.
Right.
But yeah, I do think men tend to think more logical than women. I also think. I think women need guidance. I think the only way a woman could really get guidance is from a good man who thinks, not not just any man. Obviously, the world is cooked right now, and a bunch of men are retarded and pussies. But, I think every woman needs guidance.
Every woman needs guidance.
I think women need
from
guidance
parents,
from a man.
from a man.
Whether that be, it should start out as from their father, which doesn't happen no more. It should start out from their father, and then it's supposed to be they look up to their father and they respect their father, and then once they get to a certain age, their father sends them off to whoever they get with, someone who's a potential husband.
1 hour.
Okay, yeah. So, but yeah, I think all women need guidance. I think.
Okay. Because if a woman,
Okay,
if
'cause-
women have more guidance, what is it gonna lead to? What is the outcome of that?
Well, they do what they're supposed to do. If you look at a lot of women who don't have guidance, which is like single women who are in their 40s, and they could be successful all they want, but they cry at night and they got cats and shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
It's because they don't have guidance from a man. Like
they just want to manage, like, because we talked about this last time. But I think a woman's true happiness comes from raising a family and being nurturing and serving a husband. That's a woman's.
What about
true
the ones that
happiness.
are like focused on their career and?
Well, let's see how they end up at 50 years old.
Okay. Well,
When
how do
they're
you think they'll
single.
end up?
Well, how you said it is, they can have all the money, but no happiness, cats.
Should I tell the story?
Yeah.
But the
Very
woman.
brief. Very brief. Yeah.
Very brief. So, long story short, there was this lady, right, that my mom knew. And she had a successful career. She focused on her life and she finished college, got the degree, got the job. She was living great. She had the cars. I think she got her body done. But she could never keep a relationship.
Wait. Pause.
I think
Why
why
did she get her body done?
So kind of going back a little bit before I get to the body part, she already had a child
Okay.
in her earlier years, so
Mhm.
she kind of did the family life for a little bit, and her and the baby daddy didn't work out for whatever reason.
Yep.
I don't know why,
Mm-hmm.
but fast forward, she got her career finished, and her life started with a child, one
Mhm.
child or
Mhm.
two or something, and I'm assuming she got her body done because she either doesn't. She's trying to impress another man, or she's not
Exactly.
confident, or
Exactly.
both. Really, what it is. So she got her body done and was dating around, and she could just never keep a man
Mm-hmm.
for whatever reasons. I'm not
But
sure.
very successful.
But it's successful,
Mhm.
great money, nice house, hella cars, like,
Mhm.
everything that she strived to be.
Right.
She had it. Until it started getting to her, she couldn't keep a man. And that's really what was eating at her alive every day, eating at her
Mhm.
soul. Like, that's what was causing her to get depressed and get on meds, get anxiety, and get, mentally
Mhm.
drained. Because she's like, why is everything good here, but I cannot be good in my relationships?
Exactly.
I got my body done. I got the money. I got this. I got that. Why is it not working?
Yeah.
So I think she just got very frustrated with that. And she did take her life. She killed herself. I don't know how, but she killed herself. She literally committed suicide because of depression. Because she couldn't get her relationship life right.
Yeah.
But she had everything. And she left behind children. And that's just a sad part.
That's
And that
something-
lesson is a crazy lesson.
That's something.
It's a real story. This is real life.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is not for the podcast. This is a
I'm saying,
real person that I knew as a kid and shit.
That's why feminism teaches women now to, be
independent.
women empowerment, be independent. You don't need no man. Like, just get your career and shit. But then shit like that happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I'm
So,
sure there's many cases about
yeah,
this
so-
like that
Yeah.
happen.
Feminism is evil.
Yeah,
Feminism is such an evil
Their
thing
main
that
goal
happened.
is to break up the nuclear family.
Yeah.
They don't want a man, a husband, and kids.
Yeah, we gotta
They-
start getting married and having kids.
want women
Like,
to
we
be
gotta do
alone.
this shit.
But it's all, man, it's a whole thing too, cause it even starts out with mate selecting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
So you gotta know who to pick and what.
Yeah,
and
you
a
can't
lot of
just
people,
pick
a lot of
any-
people
on
don't
both
know.
sides.
Yeah, exactly. A lot
On
of
both
people don't
sides.
know how to pick a woman. A lot of dudes don't know how to pick a woman. A lot of women don't know how to pick a man.
I could make it easy and say like, you're not gonna find nobody perfect, but just think of like if you were to find somebody, like, is this the person you would want to raise your children? You know, like
Yeah.
just based off their lifestyle, how they act, how they, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's very simple
Mm-hmm.
when you break it down like that. Like, do you see them raising your kids?
Yeah,
you
because
know?
some people, they look at the appearance from the outside.
Yeah.
It's like, that's going to come and go. You got to look at how they are as a person. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
what
You
do
gotta
they bring
see their,
to the table for you and your
how do
future
they
kids?
react to pressure? How do they react to any, like, just every little detail? Is this a person that you want around your kids? And
And if-
that's your answer right there.
And if you, yeah.
Because
you
they
shouldn't-
might have little things here like, oh, they're this or that. Okay, no one's perfect, but you could find someone
like,
that has everything.
You shouldn't have to doubt that.
Right.
Once you know that person is the person, you're like, all right, I know.
Just mate
that's that
selecting.
person, you're good.
I don't know why it's complicated. Why people make it so complicated. Like,
Because everybody's cooked.
Because also,
Even
too,
like-
the way
even
they're
like
raised,
some-
they don't have that proper guidance. How he said,
their
like
mind
a
probably
father.
don't even click that way.
Mhm.
Like, they're not even thinking like.
Nobody
they're
has
not like-
proper guidance. Dads
Yeah.
are not even in the house. It's fucked.
Yeah.
You just gotta lead them to be like a person with the head on their shoulders.
Yeah.
You can't just be like, not be there, work too much, and then expect them to bring home a good like son-in-law.
Yeah.
They're not,
It's
or a good
tough, bro.
daughter-in-law.
That's
Even
why
if the
world's
mom's
cooked.
like working out and she's like a stripper or whatever, like you're not. What do you expect your daughter and your son to look for?
Mm.
Mhm.
They're
Yeah.
sponges.
Yeah.
They're gonna want what they see.
That's why the very first thing I look in a woman is if she has God, and I mean really has God, like Jesus, like has
Not
a
just like believing.
no, like has a relationship with Jesus Christ, like has felt the Holy Spirit, and you know what I mean. That's the first thing I look for. You know?
What if
How-
she's
how
just like
would-
saying
yeah.
that to get with you?
Well, I would know. Bro.
how would-
honestly, like I'm at a point. I'm at a point where I know female nature so good that like the way girls act, like the way a girl's behavior, I just could tell how she is. I know how she was raised. I
Okay.
know if she had a dad or not. Like I just know too much at this point in my life.
How would you? What would be one point for the viewers that are like younger or like don't see what you would see? What would be like one way you see that?
Like a red flag.
Yeah, practically like a red flag.
Honestly, if she goes out a lot, if she goes out to the clubs, if she drinks a lot, if she is into astrology, if she doesn't have God in her life, if she dresses prerogatively, if she's not modest, if she doesn't dress modestly,
Would you say liberal?
if she has a lot of followers on Instagram, because Instagram is like the #1 dating site. Yeah, and just her values and her ethics. So what she believes in, is she pro-choice or pro-life? Just shit like that. You just gotta look at where her values lie. And you could tell easily. This is the thing that's fucked up, is a lot of these dudes are trying to wife up these Instagram baddies and all these 10s and these Instagram bitches, and
I know he is.
and bro, honestly, those bitches are cooked, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, like I've been with bitches like that.
You said IG models are cooked, like IG.
or not models, but like IG like who have like a decent amount of followers, like
and-
IG baddies.
yeah,
like
but they're just like known for that. They're not.
yeah.
they're
Like
not-
bro, I've been with women who like have a lot of like Instagram followers and who are like that, who get a lot of attention through DMs. I haven't dated them, but I've like, you know what I mean. I just know how they act. I know their
Like
behavior.
you fucked them.
Yeah. Why is he gotta go? What the fuck?
My bad. It's for the female viewers, bro.
Yeah,
It's for the-
and but I or even talk to them too, and like, bro, I've seen like how they are, and they're fucking cooked. Yeah, they're bad. They look bad. They're 10s. They're fucking they look amazing, but like, bro, like, and then at the end of the day, like, what's going past that? You know what I mean? Like, I talk to them,
Like,
and
what else?
I
You know what I'm saying?
I talk to these bitches, and I fucking they piss me off. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you even saying? Like, it's so yeah. If I could give if there's any young men out there,
Let me ask this question before you get to that point. Like, let's say there's women viewers watching this, or let's say there's a girl watching this that you might know or likes you on the low, and they're trying to get to know you. What does it take to get taken serious by women nowadays from you?
by me personally,
Yeah, like how do you take them serious?
Like,
What does it take? What's gonna get you to be like, oh shit?
So, like,
okay,
what would get him
okay.
interested?
And besides the looks or whatever, besides the
Okay.
fucking, you know what I'm saying?
okay,
The
I'm not gonna lie. The
appearance.
very first thing that gets you in the door is looks. So you
Okay.
gotta look
Yeah,
decent.
yeah, we can't be like.
So you gotta.
Yeah, I'm not about to date no fat ass bitch. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I can't. And I'm sorry. It's just look when you're look.
I mean, yeah.
I have family members who are
There's just
big.
people that click out the video.
I have family
Hey, they
members
made
who are
it this
big.
far.
I have family members who are big. I'm not trying to do all that, but I'm just saying like, look,
That's just your preference.
if you're fat, like men or women, like that just shows like where your discipline is at. And it
Mhm.
shows you're undisciplined, and it shows you're lazy most of the time. But anyway, so looks is you gotta get looks, especially for men, because what men look for in a woman, the first thing is looks.
Yeah.
Because the way a woman looks that's her value right there.
Yeah.
Right.
You gotta be.
So
attractive.
looks gets you in the door, and a lot of girls are bad, so they already checked that. Number 2 is if they have God in their life, like I just said. If they have Jesus Christ, if they have a relationship with Jesus Christ, if they felt the Holy Spirit, if they could sit there and tell, if I
Like
ask
they gotta go to church every Sunday.
no, they don't gotta go to church every Sunday. If I sit there and ask them, where are your values and where are your ethics, and are you modest? So if they sit there and say, well, I don't dress provocatively, I don't go out, I don't do this, I don't do that, I don't fucking listen to Sexy Red.
Mhm.
That's okay. That's a good. And then after that, then it's just getting to know them more, And then I'm not picky. That's the only 2 things that you need. You need to look decent and
Have
Have
God.
good
have
values.
God. Well, having God is having
Yeah,
good
the
values.
values. Yeah, that's what, yeah.
Okay.
But it's because you
And-
added it.
And then from there, that's
Hey, if there's any woman, lady watching this, there you go. Write it
that
down.
podcast. They're gonna hate me. What's crazy is like if girls watch the podcast and they see how I talk about women and all this, they'll literally like hate me. But when I'm
Nah, there
out
gotta
there,
be
but when
somebody
I'm
out
in the
there.
field, putting in work, it's a whole different story. I'm just saying, like objectively speaking.
Don't tell them about the podcast, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
tell
I'm
me.
just saying I
Don't
don't
hope.
like fat bitches. Like done. Get the fuck out of here. I'll be cool with you. Like we could be like you're a beast, but I don't like fat girls.
No fat girls. You heard it here first. Right?
Never mind. I was gonna ask you guys.
Yeah, we're taking and
What? I need to take.
So the homie walked away, so I think he don't fuck with y'all.
He's having a midlife crisis right
Yeah,
now.
he just went.
He went through
Y'all
a
made
lot.
him go on a whole rant. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
He had to
We're
go-
kind of just in awe right now. We're kind of like, damn.
Yeah, I didn't
it's
know
like
this
that
side about
moment.
him.
It's like that moment when like
You learn
somebody gets
something new.
smacked,
Yeah.
and you're like, it's just that quiet tension in the room.
It's like when you don't know what to say after the host leaves, and you just be like, yeah.
We're at the hour and almost 30-minute mark, so I guess we'll end it with one more topic here. I do want to get in just a quick little side topic real quick, because I don't know if you watched the show Invincible.
Nah.
It's like a superhero cartoon show.
Is that the
one I posted on my story?
Yeah.
I've never really been a fan of like anime style. I don't even want to call it anime because it's like adult animation, but
Yeah.
I never really was a fan of that. But my brother had told me a couple months ago, like, you should watch this show Invincible, because it is by the same, I think, creator of the show The Boys, and The Boys is really dope. So I was like, I mean, if The Boys is good, maybe Invincible is fire. So I checked it out. Like I said, I'm not really a fan of the animation stuff, so at first I was like, it seems like a corny ass like superhero show, like Teen Titans ass show. Like Teen Titans is fire, by the way, but
The original one. Not
Yeah,
the
the
escape
original. Yeah,
fucking
not the
Teen
Go, not the
Titans
Go. Some kids grew up on the Go. Like he grew up on Teen Titans Go, huh? You no,
Did you?
bro?
That's funny. On
You
camera.
had to, bro.
I know.
That's the funny part.
It was dope if you were in that time, but I grew up in the Teen Titans, like the
The original, the dark
Yeah.
version.
Yeah, when it was like serious.
Yeah. But yeah, so I started watching it, and it was like I said, it seemed like a cliche ass cartoon, but till you just got to give it one episode, and that's all you need because you're hooked from there.
What would
So-
you rate it?
10 out of 10. If you go on Amazon Prime, it's
So-
literally number one right now. Like it's the greatest,
What
one of the greatest shows I've ever
What
seen.
universe is it?
It's its own thing. Like you know how there's Marvel and
Yeah,
DC. It's its own. I don't even remember what the brand is called, but they have their own brand of superheroes and stuff. And they
never heard
kind of
of-
bite off DC, like Flash and Superman and shit like that. Like they bite off that. But how do you create original superheroes? Like everything's taken. It's kind of impossible now.
Yeah,
but
you really can't because Marvel
everything's
has
done.
Marvel has a lot.
And
DC has a lot.
in this day, you could create crazy superheroes.
You could, but you got to do
You
something.
get a tranny superhero.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they got that. They got that.
They got a tranny superhero.
Yeah,
Who?
they got that in that show, but
Oh yeah.
not that. No, in the boys, I think.
Oh.
They have, yeah, they have a bunch of shit. But like I said, this show is just 10 out of 10 from the writing to the fucking animations to it's just. If you're looking for something to watch and you're into superhero stuff like me, you gotta watch this shit. Cause I love it. And the season 2 just ended, so we're ready for season 3. I don't want to spill the details, but like I said, if you're into shit like that, this show, perfect.
Who's your favorite character on there?
My favorite character, damn. I would say I don't want to be cliche and say the main fucking character, but he's dope.
Wouldn't
I
you know
feel,
that is?
it's because the thing I have, his name's Invincible. That's his superhero name. He's holding back. He in every episode he's getting fucked up. Like he gets destroyed, but he's literally the most powerful one in the whole thing. But he's holding back because he's half human, so he has that guilty conscience of killing people. But when he
What a
really turns
pussy.
up, have you seen on my story that clip I put of
Yeah.
he just fucking like he could really murder shit.
Where he's like making.
He
yeah.
literally beat that dude's face in like so bad that his blood was glazing on his body and shit. He can get vicious, but I would say Omni-Man, he's freaking crazy.
What does he do?
He's
What
like
is his power?
Superman, but stronger.
Bro,
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's stronger.
then-
Honestly,
then what is the main character like?
that's his son. So, well, Omni-Man is the father of the main character, which is Invincible. And Omni-Man had a kid with a human lady. So that's how he's half human. They're called Viltrumite. That's what their species is called. So he's half human. He's the only human and Viltrumite, and it's pretty interesting how they write that in. But
Where did you
So-
say we could find it at?
Amazon Prime, it's like top. I think it's number 1 right now. So that's how you know that shit's going up. But yeah, I recommend watching that. I was just telling him I wanted to get into the little side note because you went to the restaurant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. What is it
So-
called?
Invincible.
You talk about it a lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to.
If you
Have to
watch
tap
it, you
in.
would be like, okay. I would
Yeah,
check it out.
I'll
for
try
sure.
an
Okay.
episode.
I would check it. One episode if it's
How
not.
long? How long?
I think they're like 47, 50 minutes.
Okay, it's not.
Yeah, you gotta definitely need some. If you're gonna sit there and watch TV, you definitely gotta lock in.
I
I'll
was
be-
just before I left. It's because I had when like your bladder's full as fuck, like you just
Yeah.
can't like.
You got to dip.
Yeah. I just wanted to close out for like the dating dynamics. Also too, like how we were saying like what we're looking for, or people should
Yeah.
look for the right traits. Also too, like you shouldn't be demanding something that you can't provide back. So in other words, like you can't sit there and say, I want a submissive woman who's gonna cook and clean and be feminine and be friendly and not be my headache and this, but then you're a fucking loser and
Bless you.
you're a fucking loser. You have no dreams. You have no ambition. You have no goals. You have no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same thing with women, but women do this way more.
It's like a hypocrite, right?
Yeah, women do this way more. You see it all the time. Is women will be like, I want a man who's
Money.
loyal, status, has his shit together, has God, this and that. But then they're fucking You know what I mean? I want them to provide, to be a gentleman, but then they're fucking the girls are fucking, you know, dressing fucking not modest, you know, dressing prerogatively. They're promiscuous. Their past is fucked up. Like, yeah. So don't demand something that you can't provide back. That's all I gotta say.
Real shit. You got anything to add to that?
No.
Yeah, we're gonna close it out. With the last topic here. I wanted to get into testimonies, but I think we'll save that for either the Patreon or next episode. Sure. Testimonies, as in your testimony, mine, and yours. You know.
Yeah.
How do we get here?
Oh, okay. Oh,
Type shit. You know,
yeah,
like just a story.
That would take a long ass.
Right.
Yeah,
that's why I said I don't want to.
probably.
That's something else that we gotta. I guess let's end it on What are your plans moving forward for the week and life in general? What do you guys got planned for this?
For this upcoming week?
Yeah.
Go back to the gym, keep reading the Bible, just focusing on the right things, getting back to taking pictures, creating content, just working hard and pursuing what you want. What I want is photography, working on my craft, just making mistakes and being like vulnerable in a sense.
Yeah.
To my mistakes and learning.
Okay.
That's what I have.
That's what you got planned for the week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Putting work back.
You want to go, or you want to just go like this? I got planned for the week just to, make some money. Make money. Make money and edit this podcast, because after this, I do edit the podcast. So if there's anything, I know on the last one there was times where it fucking like the screen would just go black. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, I seen that.
Like, I don't know. I was dealing with a lot of technical issues this last one, so hopefully this goes smooth like it usually did. So at the podcast, definitely some work I gotta do as far as the music side. I gotta record more. My bad. Excuse me. I gotta mix a record for the homie Figgy. I know he got a show coming up. Shout out to Figgy. Hey, Figgy, you gotta pull up, bro. He ain't gonna watch this. Yeah,
He don't fuck with us like
he don't
that.
fuck with you. I'm just like,
Wow.
I'm just like, my bad. He don't fuck with us. He used to really be right here, like right here.
What?
He used to be right here. I swear to God. Now he's over there. Bullshit.
He's too cool for us, bro. Hey, he's cool as
Don't
fuck,
even get me
though. That's
thinking
why
about that shit.
he's cool, bro. He's
But
cool.
yeah, I gotta make some work for my boy Figgy. He got a show coming up. Hopefully I can support it. I don't know yet.
We could probably go to the second one.
Maybe the second one
Maybe.
in Chandler. I mean in Tucson.
No. The second one is like in Avondale or something.
Okay, what time?
And it's the week after.
Okay.
So we could probably go to that one.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna find a way
The
to
20th
support
one though, that's Haney Garcia. Like, nigga, fuck your show.
Haney Garcia Figgy. Really? You're gonna do a show on that? But yeah, that's what I got planned. Do some work, make some money, and spend time with the fam, and get another job. Cause I already remember that job that I told you I had last weekend. I don't got it anymore. But it's cause long story short, I got sick, and you only can miss a certain amount of days, and I already went over that threshold, and it's kind of like, damn, well, I'm sick. I'm not about to just force my fucking ass to go there. I feel like shit. So I ended up losing that. It's all good. I'll get another job just like nothing. Boom, like this.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. Get another job, make money, spend time with fam.
I'm gonna just keep doing what I've been doing. Go to work, go to the gym, watch debate videos, just try to get better at my craft, get better, having better vocab, have better social skills. Yeah, just every day I try to get better at whatever it is, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, you could even say. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna just be doing what I've been doing, and I'm gonna watch WrestleMania.
Yeah, tomorrow we're about to link up, guys. Jack, pull up. He ain't even gonna see it.
Yeah, fat ass.
But
Cause I know he's not gonna see it. That's why. Unless somebody clips it and sends
he's
it to him.
he's gonna have to run into this. But
Yeah.
WrestleMania tomorrow, we're gonna make some plans and link up and
Make some
at least
food or
watch.
some
That's what I'm
shit.
saying. At least watch for day one at least, because there's 2
Yeah.
days.
Who's fighting tomorrow? WrestleMania main event.
I know the first main event is gonna be I think it's the Seth Rollins joint.
So-
I'm not too sure. I know tomorrow's Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, and The Rock and shit and all that.
The one does
think
Rikishi
that's-
fight.
Rikishi, his sons are fighting right now. He don't fight anymore, bro. His ass is not in the face anymore. His sons though, they go
Damn.
crazy. They're dope.
Who's his sons?
The fucking Usos.
The Usos.
That's his sons. You know
So
that?
who's Umaga's son?
Oh, he's coming up. That's fucking that's-
Umaga's their uncle.
Umaga's their
But
uncle.
who's his son?
It's
He's
Zilla.
he's
his
up
name
and coming.
is Zilla Tafu or some shit. He's up and coming though. He just got out of
Yeah, I
prison.
didn't know they were related. Oh, he got out. Hey, he's gonna be like straight
Yeah,
out.
he was crazy. He just got fucked up. He got into shit because his dad died. You know, he probably was
Umaga died.
rebelling. Yeah.
Yeah.
What the?
Well, you didn't know that?
He just found out. You just
What?
found out in
Bro,
2024.
Umaga died like
I was in grade
15
school.
years ago.
What the fuck was his real name?
I forget. DJ.
Oh, no.
See, that's why I didn't know he died.
I don't know. His,
but nah.
He said I
what?
didn't know his real name, so
Bro,
Nah,
what?
bro. You didn't know Umaga died? What?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
How'd he die? Fucking his finger didn't
Probably
fucking work no more.
nah, he was.
Probably heart
I think
attack.
it was heart issue. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
just
see?
having some heart problems.
Fucking breaking people's fucking under.
He was really. That's what what's his name does.
His son,
No. His nephew, the big one.
Oh, what's
Jay
his
or-
name?
or
I can't-
Jimmy?
Not Jay, the other little
Jimmy?
brother. The little brother they have.
Oh, the one that's
The
with
fat
Roman
one.
Reigns.
the one
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Always like,
yeah. He kind of models his style off of Umaga. He's kind of like that.
down. So he just stole his cousin's
He-
shit.
Pretty much, the cousins just like coming up like.
He's just like, what the fuck do I do now?
But they're all cool though. Like I see, I do vlogs and like they invite him to the shows and like they have
Well,
him
I
backstage.
feel
and
like
shit.
they're like, low key, they're carrying the industry.
Oh yeah, for
The
sure.
the
Since
what
The
are they?
Rock days.
Hawaiians, Samoans? What are they?
Some
Samoans,
stupid
yeah.
shit.
Not even since the Rock, before the Rock days too. Like they've been
Yeah,
carrying it.
his grandfather. Yeah,
It's been
they've been like the main.
I
They're
think
Polynesian. That's what it is.
Oh yeah,
I think Cody Rhodes I think he's gonna win it for real. I think because the way it's being set up right now, it's like Cody Rhodes has to win it. I just don't see why
does
he wouldn't.
Randy Orton and he still fight?
Tomorrow he's fighting.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
he's a
Oh,
beast.
Yeah, see, I might have to.
That's
tune
the
in.
goat. That's the goat.
Yeah, he's a beast.
There's gonna be some good matches tomorrow. That's what's crazy about.
If you guys want to
WrestleMania.
see our RKO next week, right here on this table,
And we just got this
hit
shit.
that
20
hit
bucks.
the
I
like
gotta set
comment,
him
hit the
$5
like
bucks.
button. You know, we'll
Yeah.
make it happen. I'll get RKO here.
I forgot we were closing it.
Yeah, we're closing
Yeah,
it with that
we're closing
WrestleMania.
it.
We're
Yeah,
excited.
that shit just went
Thank
crazy.
you to Ronnie for the camera work, guys. We're gonna have his shit in the comment section down below, or we're gonna have his social media if you want to follow him and see what he looks
It's our
like. and stuff.
cameraman right here. You need some work done, let him know.
We're gonna put his links there in the description, along with the Patreon that I might make this week. We'll see.
when.
I might have another job.
We have a lot of
so-
work.
All right, bro. We'll check you out on the next episode. Thank you for stopping by. This is Before the Rapture, and we'll see you next time.
All right.
Deuces.